I'm still dealing with narcissists. I deal with them in the workplace, I deal with them in my family members. It's almost like the lesson keeps repeating itself over and over until you learn a lesson, until you learn to put yourself first, until you learn that these people that are narcissists are only out to serve themselves and couldn't give any rats about you really, or couldn't give a care about you, right? So you keep running into one after the other, and it gets more severe, right? Because the first time, you just kind of brushed it off. The first time, like, I came across a narcissist, I was just like, yeah, whatever. And then the lesson kept on getting harder and harder and harder until I actually met someone who was a severe, violent narcissist. Like, the guy was violent physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. The first time you met him, he pretended to be, oh, yeah, I'll pay for your dinner. And the next thing you know, he's putting his own groceries on your cart, and you have no money to pay for your own groceries, but he expects you to pay for his. So the lesson gets really, really severe, right? Because the narcissist became, oh, I'm such a good person, look at me. But then behind closed doors, he started playing games. Oh, you need skincare? Oh, meet me at the Eden Center. I would run down, go to the Eden Center. And I'd get to the Eden Center all frantic because I was like, oh, did he leave? Did he leave? Because they try to control you, right? They try to they put you in positions where they want you to need them so that you're not self-reliant, right? Like, you don't rely on yourself. They want you to rely on them. So what they do is they try their hardest to figure you out. They study you, right? And they study what you need, how you operate. They study your mannerisms and how you behave. As an empath too, right? You are going to attract a narcissist because narcissists can tell that you're an empath and that you're a loving, kind person. Anyways, I had to go down to the Eden Center. He wasn't there. I called him. He didn't answer his phone. He didn't call me for another week or so. I tried all to call him all week. Hey, why did you do that to me? That was very rude. And then he comes back the next week and pretends like, oh, nothing happened, right? Oh, I didn't do that. You're hallucinating, or it's an illusion. That's not true. I didn't do that. So then he comes back and he's like, oh, ha ha ha, and he only comes back around because he needs something, right? There's something that he needs that he comes back for, because there's times where he's disappeared for like 2 weeks and you don't hear from him. And then he makes a phone call, and because you're at work and you can't answer the phone call, he leaves a message and said, oh, I try to reach you. It looks like I can't reach you, so I'll talk to you another time. So you're busy saying to yourself, am I in a relationship with this narc? Why is this guy behaving like this? Is it my fault? Meanwhile, this guy is having fun and laughing at what he's doing to me, right? He's just like trying to control everything I do so I can become more uh, like, I would need him more, right? But I was never that kind of person. And then I realized that this person was a fraud. I realized that the narcissist, like, these lessons didn't hit me, right? Until it became too late, right? Because it was the same situation all over again. It was my mom trying to tell me what to do. Oh, if you don't do what I tell you, I'm going to punish you. It was the same situation repeating itself over and over again. So just so you're aware, like narcissists do this, right? They try to do things to control you. And once they figure out that you are self-reliant, like you rely on yourself and you don't need them, oh, that pisses them off even more. But that's the best thing to do, is to rely on yourself and not need anybody for anything. Okay, cool.